Hey guys, this is Fuchs again. I'm doing a little bit about overclocking again, but this is for my card only, the graphics card I have. I have the GTX 550 Ti superclocked, comes superclocked from factory. It's an EVGA, it's a 2 GB one. So I'm gonna show you my clocks. I did not mess with my shader or my voltage. All I did was turn up, there we go. My GPU, you can see up here, it's being used because I'm producing a video right now, putting it on YouTube as I'm making this. But as you can see, I have the clocks. My GPU clocks at 1000 MHz. My memory clocks at 2200 MHz, and this is at 85%. But you're gonna have to change that in order to keep a low GPU temp. Anything over 70, I think is bad. I think it's not bad, but it's hot. If your graphics card gets hot, the GTX, the cool thing about the GTX 550 Ti is when it gets super hot, I heard it downclocks. It would downclock, and when you're running the OC scanner, if you hit test right here, you have to download the OC scanner from. Just go to EVGA and OC scanner. You hit test. I showed it in my other video. My other video. Okay, then you run the test right here, and I'll tell you how much FPS you're getting. I'm getting a low FPS right now because all my cores are being used, and plus I'm recording the video while I'm doing this right now. And as you can see, this is not at full right now because I'm running a whole bunch of stuff. But usually I get like 500, 530 and all that. And run that for about a half an hour to see what your CPU temp will go up to. If it goes up over 70, I think that's bad. I think once it hits 85, it downclocks. But if you're running it, it will black screen and come back on. That means it overheated and it's downclocking and everything. So I recommend not going up to 1000 megahertz. Okay, so my super clock comes at 972 default, 972 MHz. Okay, and then my shader's at 2050, I think, 2050. Go about 20 a day or something like that. Go from 972 to, I don't know. I did this how I did it. I went from 972 to 985 one day, and I ran it playing Diablo, Battlefield, Battlefield, and all that games. And then I upped my memory a little bit to see if that would increase the FPS, which it does a little bit. And upped my memory a little bit, and then after that, I upped my GPU clock the next morning, upped it to like 995, and then it was running a little hot, so then I had to move my fan up. You uncheck auto and you put the percentage you want in here. I usually run around 77 or 85. Make sure your case has a lot of fans or stuff. Oh, there's my video. A lot of fans or stuff, so it won't overheat. Like I said, if that gets like to 70, then that's running hot, so you need to downclock it. So if it runs 70, don't try to go to 1000 megahertz. Get some new fans, install some new fans, buy a new computer case, and also, if you think your GTX 550 Ti is not good, it's good. You have to check your CPU. If you don't have, nowadays, if you don't have a quad core or better, and make sure it's a quad core, make sure it's not a dual core with a 4 hyperthreading, then it looks like a quad core. Your OS recognizes it as a quad core. Make sure it's a quad core. Do your research on your CPU. You might need to update your CPU to get better graphics on games. Graphics cards is not the only thing that ups your graphics. If you have a nice CPU like an i7 or an AMD FX8 or an 8120, then your graphics card your FPS in games will run a lot better. I recommend getting the AMD CPU because they're cheaper and they're good. Intel's only 10% better. Well, some from what I read, it's only 10% better than AMD, which is not a big increase for the money. And you can get an i7, but those things cost like 200. Some cost 1,000. Though that's like crazy prices. You can get like a You can get a AMD for 160. You can get the cheapest AMD you can get. I think it's a quad core. It's $110. I think it's on Amazon or something like that. Check out Amazon, Newegg, and that's about all. Amazon and Newegg, that's the two sites I check out. You might want to check out eBay for used ones, but used. You don't want a used one, really, unless it's in perfect condition. But look up ones on there that's still factory sealed and for lower prices. You gotta check prices everywhere for a good graphics card. I mean, not graphics card, for a good CPU. Well, this has been Foops and how to overclock and what I overclocked my GTX 550 Ti to. Thanks for watching. See ya.